welcome back. And today I'm at the racetrack. No way. And I'm out here with my Spec Miata Racecar, and it's just a regular track day. I'm out here with a ton of friends. We're all gonna have a great time, and it's a Monday, and you get the track for from 8 to 5 and get on track as many times as you want, and it's a really great time. I have so much fun here. The purpose of today is to get some seat time in the Miata and also to get the setup correct. I've seen a lot of y'all's comments, and believe it or not, I read them all, that you think that my car isn't set up very well and it has some understeer. And you're 100% correct. It does. So today we're going to be using this day to dial in the setup and get the car handling correctly. So what my plan is to go out and put down some reference laps, and then I'm going to come in, do some adjustments, go back out, see if it was better or worse, and then kind of go from there. And hopefully by the end of the day, I've had this car completely dialed in. Now, I want to do this today because today my brand new 1.6 liter engine from X Factor Racing ships out and should be here by the end of the week. I'm really pumped about that. So we're gonna be spending a lot of time getting that engine, the old one out and the new one swapped in. And so I'm gonna take today to get the setup dialed in. So once the engine is in the car, we are good to go. And this car is finally competitive. Because if you checked out my last Spec Miata video, I got walked on the streets. And plus it didn't handle that great. So I have like negative, and I really just need some positives. So today we're gonna work on that. Let's get this Spec Miata off the trailer and let's get it ready to go. Also, I'm probably gonna be doing some ride-alongs and driving some other friends' cars, so I'll try to put that footage in there too. Thanks again for watching. I really appreciate all of you. Track a Miata, of course I need extra liquid moly oil at the track. Your girl is short. I need all the padding I can get. Put some gloves on, yo. Yes, thanks to my dog Carl, I have lots of dog hair. Thank you, Carl. It is Carl approved. Dude, this thing is a pushy pig.
Yeah?
Oh my gosh.
Probably worse this way, huh?
Oh, it's so bad.
Yeah.
So bad. I did a 2-minute 0.8. If you've ever been to Arizona Motorsports Park, it is right next to Luke Air Force Base. So we got the jets taking off today. It's 70 degrees here in Phoenix, Arizona, and we're driving race cars at the racetrack. I mean, it's pretty awesome. And I'm eating these great chips I got at the gas station. Little baby all-in hot flavor. Dude, these are so good. I don't know who makes them, but I would recommend. But anyway, you saw the footage. It pushed a lot. Excessive amount. Like, it was almost painful to drive. And I'm sure it's painful for you to watch. So we're gonna fix that. I'm going to raise the rear, and then after I raise the rear quite a bit, because looking at it, it looks like it needs to go up at least half an inch, which is quite a bit. And then we're gonna check the toe, front and rear. My friend George is gonna help me out. He is like a super awesome drifter guy and knows all those mathematical geometry, you know, things to do with setup. algebra, and he's gonna help me out with my setup, and we're gonna get it dialed in today. He also has a Miata, and he made his quick, so we're gonna make this one quick today. But anyway, I'm gonna continue to eat these chips and fix my car. So. All right, I'm gonna use this tape to show where it once was, and then I'm going to raise it up, make sure the other side is the same. Okay, we're working on spinning this thing. There is a proper tool for this. I do not have it, so I'm using this Allen T-handle. All right, I'm gonna try this. All right, and I'm gonna tighten this back down. All right. Right, so both sides were not the same. I just found that out. So I'm going to make sure that they match. They're about like a quarter-inch different from the passenger side to the driver's side. So that's a big deal. So I'm gonna fix that. So at least they're even. Sure, they didn't help me with my turn-in or why it was understeering so bad. So we're gonna fix this up. We have raised it some, both sides. They're both now even. And now we're gonna check the toe front and rear, and then we're gonna try it again.
I want you to go with old.
First you gotta help me, you gotta help me with my toe first.
No, I said Marcos. I want him to drive our car.
Oh, excuse me.
No, I want, and you too. Drive a welded diff. Your old tires you're used to.
You're welcome. These guys always complaining.
I'm having a blast.
The banter at the racetrack. Joe's over here with excuses, and you're over here talking about welded diffs. Meanwhile, Marcos is just killing us all in the S2000. I haven't gotten any laps in, but I think a handful.
So I haven't put the crank sensor back on from last time. It feels faster. And the check engine light stopped blinking. It's just so
Okay. We're making moves.
blinking's like this now. Why? Huh? Well, yeah.
So it's on the ground, and I was gonna say that this is too high now. We went from one extreme, from too low to too high. Yeah. So I'm gonna bring it back like 3 turns and see where we're at with that. This is not it. Okay. The other side. We have this at.
28's not. It's 8 millimeters, a quarter inch.
So we're gonna lower this a 1/4 inch.
You can slip on the whole spacer. A titanium backbone that's machined out of one.
We are going to tighten this down, and then we're gonna try this again.
Ready.
Ready.
Get this thing set up.
All right, so this is the ride height we're gonna go with. We're gonna check the toe, but this is the driver's side. We're gonna take a look at the passenger side. And we're gonna check the toe, and then we're gonna send it. See how this works. Bottom or top?
Bottom.
Okay, all the way in? Alrighty. Where are we at?
0.
0. Wow. All right, well, all right, I'm cool with that. We'll leave it at 0. All right, let's put some gloves on. Apparently I have 2 sets of gloves here at the track this weekend. I don't even know, so we're wearing these this time, I guess. All right. After all these changes, the car has got to be better, correct?
was definitely better. The last time we went out, I did a 2 minute
158.8. Now we did a 158.4. Definitely shaved some time off. Car feels way better. But we need to make it better than what it is. It's still pushing some, but let's fix this. Well, I dropped like over 2 seconds, so it was much better.
Good.
But I think it's still understeering in some areas. So I think if I mess with the toe, it'll probably fix that.
Yeah. Low speed or high speed? It was 0, front and back.
Somehow it was 0. We didn't touch anything. We lowered it and it was at 0.
0.
So can we do some toe out in the front?
You want out or in?
Out in the front. You want toe out in the front.
Okay. Everyone says in.
No, in's for the rear.
I know, but I was reading a lot of people say in for the front too.
The internet says a lot of things.
Okay. Did your buddy say out?
Yes.
Okay, good. Then that's how mine is. That's what I thought was right. When I read the internet, like I saw like 4 or 5 people all say go in, and I was like,
They probably just don't know what they're saying.
yeah, which seems
Everybody toes out the
Trying
front.
to steer everybody wrong. So
I see what you did there. Steer them
yeah.
All right, so George, you added. Are you the top or the bottom slit?
Whichever one.
Let's go bottom.
Okay.
All right. All right.
Got it?
Yep.
All right. Up against the tire.
Up against the tire.
66 3/8, 66 1/4. So 1/8 inch toed out overall. So that's 1.5 millimeters per side.
On each side, and that should give us a little bit better turn in, I think.
Yeah.
So, sweet. Thanks, dude. As you can tell, the ride height change definitely helped with the understeer. Was able to shave off 2.4 seconds. Way better. This morning I did a 2.8 second best lap time. After the ride height change, was able to do a 1:58.4. That's shaving off 2.4 seconds right out of the gate. Fantastic. I'm pumped with that. The car looked better. I'm sure you guys saw in the footage that it looked better. But they still have a little bit of understeer out there that I'd like to dial out. So my friend George added some toe out to the front of the car. He's really good with alignments. I trust him. So we got a little bit of toe out in the front. We're gonna go back out there and see if I can do a 57. Fastest time here, the last time they had a Spec Miata race at this configuration, pole was a 56. So not bad, not bad. That's it. It looked like in qualifying that would have put me in like 6th place, which is not horrible, but I'd like to see if I could get into the 57s. So I just need to lose about 6/10 off my time, and I think that's doable, especially with this new toe change. So I'm gonna get back in the car and let's see if we can do it. Well, it didn't get any faster. The car started doing some really weird things. For one, the RPMs are, I'm not sure why it is all the way down, and it died. So the car we'll turn it on, I'll show you. Here we go. It died, as you can tell. There ain't nothing. The charge light has been on, so I think the alternator failed. Not that weird for Spec Miata. So yeah, it's completely dead. I'm pretty sure the alternator has said peace and left the chat. So, but the engine's coming out of this thing in a week, so it doesn't really matter. I'll put a new alternator on it and we'll be back in business. But I'm glad we got the setup. The setup feels so good. So that is one plus. Now, since the Miata has ceased functions for the rest of the day, I am not replacing the alternator here at the racetrack. I just want to have some fun. Marcos so graciously has offered up a few laps in his S2000. He recently just got it running, and he wants to hear what it sounds like as it drives by. So I will gladly take it out for a rip so you can hear it. I haven't driven an S2000 in a long time. They're absolutely phenomenal cars, and I am excited to go do some laps. With that being said, let's go drive this car. He just put a 2.2 in it, so it's gonna be a lot quicker than it would have been because it's an AP1 and it had a 2.0.
Everything's off. Why wouldn't it let me do this?
Let's go. Well, it knows, even with the traction control off, it has some.
I think I'm done, I guess. You want anything? You want anything? I'm good. Getting close to being done.
Yeah, buddy. Okay, maybe I want an S2000.
Yeah.
But I can't afford S2000.
Neither can I.
You buy what you want.
Well,
spend all your money on it.
The money you're making with it, you're just gonna spend on other stuff. So it's not like you're doing any. You're gonna spend it anyways. You're not gonna put it towards retirement or anything. Then at least you can be like,
what is that? I want to work till I die, bro.
You want to die with money, or you want to die happy in an S2000?
Oh, I'm gonna die happy, bro.
Buried. Yeah.
Bury me in the cars.
Yeah, exactly.
Be like,
what's something like this cost?
This car?
Yeah, like today, if you were to buy this kind of a setup.
The market's cooling off. I'd say between like 15 to 20.
No way, really?
Yeah.
That's
For
a
about
deal.
125,000 mile.
I did
81.
a 54.5.
Yeah, that's good.
Marcos did a 53 flat, but it's his car.
Yeah.
All right, I'm happy. Thank you, Marcos.
You're welcome. Thank you.
I've redeemed myself from the broken Miata. I want more laps than this. Oh man, I can't afford S2000s.
You can.
Well, the Miata is back on the trailer. I had a great time driving that S2000. Oh my gosh, that was chef's kiss. That car is so good, but twitchy, but so good. And I want one now, but I don't want to spend $20,000. So I don't know. We'll see. But for one thing for sure is that the Miata is back on the trailer. I had to jump it to get it on. As soon as I got it on the trailer, it just puttered out and died. So I'm pretty sure the alternator has left the chat, which is fine. I'm taking the engine out anyway. We can put a new alternator on that engine before we put it back in. Like I said, the new 1.6 from X Factor Racing shipped out today, and it's gonna be here later part of this week. And I need to pull that old junkyard 1.6 out of this car and get ready for the new one. But all in all today, I think that we had an outstanding day, even though the alternator decided to say peace. Setup was better. We went 2.4 seconds faster than I ever have here. The car doesn't seem to be understeering as bad. I think I'm gonna raise the rear just a little bit more, and I think that's gonna be the ticket. I don't know that the front toe really helped that much, but I will say that I think I'm gonna raise the rear just a little bit more, and I think that it's going to fix all of my issues. So overall, I would say today was a win on the setup change. We got to drive an awesome S2000 and rip some laps. And now we have got the Miata on the trailer. It was under its own power, but then it did die. But at least we got it on the trailer and I didn't have to push it on there. So that's a plus. All in all, it's been a fantastic day. I'm gonna get this car strapped down. I'm gonna get everything loaded in the truck. And then I'm gonna go eat some pizza with my friends. I think it's a solid Monday. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you next time.